So when I go this time, I get a whole cut with a shape up. I knew what I was doing.
You said what?
Asia, give it up!
Give me your phone. Now you played yourself.
And bring the phone down here now.
Give me your phone.
It's over.
Give me your phone.
Bring it down here now.
Played yourself. I need it anyway, because I gotta go through my other email myself. Kendra, you should have muted. Give me your phone. And why you still have the charger, Ada? Give me your phone.
It's more here. I'm playing 2K, but we're gonna talk about that PNB Rock and that my key to that Raven situation. Raven said something out her mouth. Raven said something out her mouth talking about, oh, y'all not saying nothing to Roscoe's, they black owned, and PNB Rock lost his life in there. Y'all not trying to shut them down. No. No. It don't work like that, Raven. Your whole situation was different, baby girl. Your whole situation is different. They felt as though you lined it up. Y'all lined it up in there. See, the thing about it is they got cameras in that thing. Y'all got cameras too. Y'all probably deleted it, did whatever.
Let's get this going.
But they got cameras in Roscoe's. So they see what happened. They see it was a Facebook post, an Instagram post. They see what was going on. They see what was going on. So they're not stupid. You on the other hand, Raven, you just, oh no, there's another black owner. That ain't right. How you gonna try to put them in harm's way? How you gonna put them in trouble? Try to create a narrative because you all put up in a fire. You put up in a fire because you put yourself in that fire. It's not the same thing. Yes, they both got killed. They both got murdered in a public spot, but your job was a little different, really. That was shots all in the inside. We know that. We know that. We don't know that allegedly, but we know that. It was shots all in the inside. All in the inside. All in the house side. We seen that, Raven. We seen that. And we like, oh, what happened? That's dog. And then you try to act like you really ain't care about that dog situation. You was smiling, you was smiling, you was doing all types of stuff.
On the win, but we have a lot of work
allegedly,
to do.
They said you gave a drop
Stay
up.
focused in
When you
practice
posted
today.
that,
We're
when you
getting
posted
very
that
little
old
production out
video.
of these fast break opportunities. So
When you posted that old video of y'all.
Coaches, set up the drill.
Him buying them
Let's
cookies.
get it, fellas.
You basically let everybody know that he's coming today. That's a bad John Raven if you did that. You know, I tried to save you. I tried to talk to you. You kept ducking me. You went over there with Skull. No disrespect to Skull. No, you know, no shade. But you know, that John got so deep. They took my man Skull page down. Like, Skull page. They got him demonetized. They got him demonetized. So it's like, whoa. I got that man demonetized. That's a hurt piece. Now he can't even make his mother sticks. All because he was trying to help you. All because he was trying to help you. And it backfired. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, Raven. It's crazy, Raven. You talking about they threatening you and they doing all that. I understand that. You told 1,400,000 lies. You had Dr. Kia Moore said she don't want no Pizarts in that situation. She said, Negatron, she said, I wish I would have never co-signed it. So for her to say that, that's real. That's really real. You got all 9 exposing everything y'all doing. Shout out to him. You got all that exposing all that. He exposed your paperwork. He exposed Raven your PPA loan that you took out right before the allegedly dog situation. Your dad. All that. They showed all that, man. That's a shame. I know ain't nobody want to watch it now. Ain't nobody want to watch it, but I know y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it because we gonna be on there for a minute talking. We ain't playing no game. We ain't playing no games. At the end of the day, Dolph was shot in the inside. Shot in the inside. With Snoop Bass, you just seem funny, man. You on paper route Fugazi. You a paper route Fugazi. That's what I call y'all. Paper route Fugazi. Y'all set that man up, man. I set that man Big Dolph up. I set him up. Playing 2K and we talking about this Dolph and PNB situation because it was not the same. It's not the same. Yes, it probably was all after. Yes, it was all after. I'm giving up locations or you know how that go. But listen. Y'all Cali niggas out of pocket. Y'all Cali niggas out of pocket. Like, y'all really trying to set examples. Like, y'all really trying to extort people. Y'all really trying to get paid. And no, I'm not incriminating nobody because I'm not saying nobody names. There's millions of people in Cali anyway, so I'm not gonna say y'all name. I'm gonna say y'all name. There's no reason to do that. I know who y'all are. You know, Crazo 100. You know, Flat Baby. You know, like individuals like. You know, and then y'all trying to do that to Quando, Rondo, and I don't know, like. Come on, man. That just goes to show y'all California Y'all California people do anything just for money. Y'all got Shaq caught up in all this situation, lost his wife. Y'all had Oscar De La Hoya losing endorsements. Y'all West Coast guys ain't no joke. I understand that. Thing about it is, it's getting played out. Yes, y'all took a soldier. Y'all took PMB. Y'all took a soldier. But at the end of the day, he ain't get that jury up. So that lets you know. That lets you know right there. He wasn't playing no games. This ain't gonna take my chain. You're not taking my chain. You're going to kill me for this chain. You know, my mama and daddy always told me, give it up. You know, you can always get it back. But, you know, from the looks of it, from the hearing of it, it looked like PNB wasn't going for nothing. It's like he wasn't going for nothing. PNB wasn't going for none of that. And he had his back turned, so the bull must have grabbed the back of his neck, grabbed his chain. PNB probably tried to get up. He probably tried to go all in his pockets. PNB probably ain't let him go all in his pockets or whatever. You know. You know how that go. He did different. Started doing what he was doing. Then y'all did that to Pop Smoke in LA. You got Wacko 100. He talking about Pop Smoke ain't had no beef, this and that in LA, but somehow him dropping that address, he get robbed. It's like y'all Cali niggas is broke. And that's a shame. Y'all the city of angels. Y'all the city of angels. Took a real nigga. Here, B-Rock. XX Extortion, Pop Smoke, YG, FBG Kizash, FBG Duck, Dolph. Like, I do compare a little bit the Dolph and the PNB situation because they was in the store. It was in the store. They was grabbing something, you know, feed their tummy. And, you know, something like that tragic happened. Like, it just had you don't even want to go out and really eat no more.
Make sure you get some reps in before
called Uber Eat, DoorDash. What's the other Jordan? They shop for you, all that. You don't even want to go outside. They did go to that situation. They did go to that spot, and they said that's where all the broke people be at. They act like they got money.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
That's a piece of PNB Rock on that. I'm pretty sure that wasn't his first time going there. You don't hear little rumors his girlfriend is an ex, allegedly murderer or shooter or
nice shot.
So she posted that location because she knew he was stalking. Well, why would you do that? You know you going with PNB Rob, and you know he ain't got the biscuit on him. But you know your ex-boyfriend play with the biscuit. Why would you even try to have them intertwined, especially if one don't have the biscuit? It's unfair. PNB supposed to be your baby father, so you supposed to rock with him through thick and thin. So baby girl, you better snitch. You better snitch. Cause they think it's you. They really think it's you. I don't know how you going, you know what I mean? I don't know how you gonna get up out of that. I don't know how you gonna do that. But they think it's you. They think it's you. They think she had something to do with PNB.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Same way how they thought about that girl with the situation with Young Bird and Pop Smoke. Young Bird said it was allegedly the same girl. A lot of people don't know is them girls got family members over there, and them girls is getting pimped out and stuff like that. So they going to them clubs, they going to y'all after hours just to see what type of guys y'all are. See do y'all real got them. See do y'all real got that bread. See if them chains really fake. If them chains real, then you know they gonna try to get you. They gonna try to get you took for.
Get your head into the game.
That's how the game go. You know what they be doing. They way up with y'all, whatever. Hang with y'all for a little minute.
Come on, man, you can do better than
Y'all
that.
gonna pimp me like, yeah. Go ahead and chill with it. Go ahead and see what we got going on. Then when y'all rob them, they'll go in their house. They'll take everything off them. I'll go in there either like Basil. What's his name? Basil. 6ix9ine, man, went in there and stole Chief Keef kid Pampers and stuff. That's the type of stuff people do. They steal Pampers and stuff. They get to steal Pampers. How you stealing baby Pampers, baby? You are the target.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
What the hell going with you? Sure, everybody come on, man. Wow. I'll get out there, LA, man. Y'all just gotta stay focused, man.
One of my followers posted on Ryan Lane was already sharing their quarter every like their home.
What's that, baby?
There's nothing operational when they were doing.
I know what's going on out there. Some gang members just fucked up. Broke as shit. They ain't got nothing to do with beef with their own motherfuckers in their corner of their block. You can't even go to their own corner stores. They gotta go to Kroger or something. Then they wear face masks and stuff in there. So it's like, y'all niggas be out of pocket. Y'all niggas y'all got the game all chopped and screwed. There's a whole chocolate shoe on here. So, you know. People that they say they give you mandatory 10 years, 5-10 years for a gun, you get caught with it out there. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You gotta have them slammers out there with you.
Yeah, big dunks are great, but we also consider the sequence of the play. Is it a rare moment or maybe even a defense to offense two-way? We like to see the extra wow in the 2K TV wow submissions.
That's right, Brian. We want to look at the skill and the challenge that was brought to the play. Like this pass that barely escapes the defenders from LaMelo Ball.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's prime time in at the three. Pass to Sharp. Hart from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Here's prime time. He's covered by Hart. To the inside. Prime time. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Sharp. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Hart passes to Nurkic to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
And you talk about a basketball pro, his uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
A bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games. That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there. You know, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Hart from long range. Offensive rebound. Lillard left side. Back to Nurkic. Goes back up. Deflected.
a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
To the middle. Here's prime time. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for him. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And that one's good.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Birch comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Hart. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Tucker comes in for Harris. Thibault, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Melton in for Harden. Now here's Birch. Simons left side. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. And he buries his first look. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
And Portland has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Harrell passes to Tucker. Inside. Here's prime time. And the layup falls. Give him 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And there's the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And the Trailblazers call time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Pass to Sharp. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Stroke is there. Little just needs more time on the floor.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Sharp over Thibault. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's dance time in Portland here.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's prime time in at the small forward position.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He finished with 17 points, and then you look at the steals, the blocks, terrific all-around performance from him. He was hot once again. We'll see if the defense tonight can do anything to slow him down. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Now here's Harris. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's primetime. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Hart for three. Hits the trifecta. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Jeremy Grant came into the league as a defensive specialist, just really long and gangly, but after leaving Philly, he thrived as a role player on both the Thunder.
Substitution on the court.
He's got 7. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's primetime. Lets it go from the wing. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. And for Grant, in 2020, he wanted the opportunity to finally be the focal point on offense.
NBA, he got that chance. He averaged 10.5 points in his first 6 seasons. And he jacked that number up to over 22 points a game in his debut season with Detroit. I guarantee you the Blazers are looking for that kind of production alongside Dame Lillard.
Simons is checked in for Lillard.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
It's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Melton against Simons. Here's Birch. It's blocked.
Tucker just reading that and timing it perfectly.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
.114 left in the first half. Pass to Little. 6 to shoot. And here's Simons outside.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
Here's primetime. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Three-pointer Sharp. They get it again. Eubanks. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Eubanks, he's got his first 2 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. great activity on the offensive glass.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Harrell. Outside Tucker. Here's Primetime. Down low. And Harrell throws it down.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
Simons outside. To the right side. It's stolen by Thibault. No good there. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the